Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the EFL Cup. We have two massive games and we have four massive teams. You know what? Let's just hop right into it. Newcastle started off the season struggling, right? They had a key injury to Isak. And you can see that he is such a crucial key to this team. He recently came back better than ever. I think the shift in form really started to happen against Liverpool when they got that 3-3 draw. Isak really came in and showed just how dominant of a presence he can be. I think he elevated the levels of everybody else in that game, and he's continued to do so as they've pushed on forward. He's been able to create more fluidity in the offense and the midfield, and you can see that there's a lot of hope in this Newcastle side after that big result. And I think they've continued on with that forward momentum going on game after game. And I think they have a lot of hope going into this game against Arsenal. Arsenal has been struggling with injuries, right? They had a key injury with Odegaard. They had Calafiori out for a while. They have Saka out now. And just more recently, Ethan Nwaneri. I think the defense of Arsenal is incredible. Probably the best in all of England. I know some of you guys might debate me on that. I agree Liverpool is about the same level. You could argue either way. I think this Arsenal, the best side right now, the bright side of Arsenal is that defense. But without Saka, that offense looks stale. Against Brighton, you could see that they didn't have the teeth to finish that game off, right? They had a lot of possession, but they didn't do anything with it. The same in the previous games. They did end up winning, but they weren't doing nearly enough with the possession. They weren't creating nearly enough chances. You can tell just how important Saka was to this team. And without him, how are they going to be able to cope? They have Martinelli and Trossard, and they've had glimpses of glory, but for the most part, they've been heavily inconsistent. You never know what you're going to get from them. You don't know if you're going to get a world-class performance or a terrible performance. And then we also have, at the striker position, Gabriel Jesus, right? And you can see he's trying, right? And he's had a good run of form recently, but we don't know how long that's going to last. And we know that for a while he struggled on that striker role. I think this is going to be an incredibly difficult game for Arsenal. Even though it's at the Emirates, I don't have them as favorites for this game. I think Newcastle is going to win this game. I think it's going to be 1-0. I think they're going to be able to squeak one goal past the defense. But from there, Arsenal is going to be able to hold them down. Now, I love talking about Tottenham. They are such a fun side to watch in Europe. In England, sometimes they look like the best team, and then other days, they are the worst team around. Their offense is so electric. They are scoring goals at an incredible rate. I didn't know they had it in them, right? But the defense has been super shaky, especially with the key injuries to the two center backs, right? And that injury to their goalie, having Forrester in, I think he's a good goalie, but he doesn't fit the Tottenham system. He's been letting in goals, and I think they just need a replacement. I don't know that this Tottenham side is going to have enough for this Liverpool side. Liverpool looks to be the best team in Europe. Mo Salah is reaching Ballon d'Or levels. We've gone over this. I think he's now comparable to Thierry Henry, to Wayne Rooney. He is going to be a legend of the Premier League. People are going to be talking about him years after he's done. And they have so many other incredible players. Trent, I know he had a tough game against Manchester United. Still is a world-class right back. Virgil van Dijk, world-class center back, right? So many people are just at an incredible level this season. I think they also recently got Konate back, so that back line is as solid as ever. I think if I were to critique one thing about Liverpool, it's maybe the left back, right? Robertson getting a little bit older. He's had moments of doubt. I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I think it is a cause of concern in the future. I don't think that this Tottenham side is going to be able to be able to really do anything to this Liverpool side. I think that they just are too dominant. They're looking to be the best team in Europe, and I think what we're going to see here is we're going to see a 2-1 win. Anyway, those are my predictions. Let me know what you thought, and I will see you guys in the next video.